Hello everybody, it's your boy Wicked back with another video, and in today's video we are going to be diving into Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. This was one of my most anticipated games of the year once it was announced, because everyone and their mother has said this game was fantastic, from the fantastic story to the amazing job system, the fun tactic combat. The characters are all amazing. People have praised this game to no end. So when I was excited to play this game, I was very excited. I was going to play the original Final Fantasy Tactics, but then this game got announced and I was like, okay, I'm just going to wait for this game. But let's dive right into this game and let me tell you what I thought about it. Okay, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Did I like this game? I absolutely did like this game. Did I like it as much as I wanted to? No. And let's talk about why. For one, I don't really care for political war and intrigue type stories like this, like two nations fighting each other and like a war. I don't care for war-torn stories, settings, atmospheres, any of that. So this whole game, the story was not really captivating to me because it's not my type of setting. I don't really care for it. But I could definitely see the appeal to this game and this setting and the story for this game if you like this type of setting, if you like this type of story, then I think you will really love this game. Why? Because the story is very emotional. It's very impactful. There's a lot going on in the story that's really nice, and I really think you're going to love it. I just, for one, I didn't care for it because I don't care for the setting. But if, like I said, if you like the setting, you like the atmosphere that this story is going to be telling, you will fall in love with the story. I promise you, you'll fall in love with the story. There's so many good moments in this game. There's so many awesome events that happen, so many tragic events. You will be on your toes for the entire story. I will say that. And it's not like I didn't like the story. There were some moments I did like. I really loved the ending to the game. I loved the message the game was trying to provide at the end. I loved that. There are some good middle points that I won't spoil, but when they happened, I was like, oh my God, what just happened? That was really cool. But at the end of the day, it's not a story that I'm going to remember for years to come because I just don't care for the setting and atmosphere. But again, if you like that sort of thing, you'll love the story in this game. And the same thing could really be said about the characters in the game. The characters are all pretty standard characters in a war type story. There's not that many, how do I say, not that many outstanding characters in this game. They're good. They fit their role that they're meant to play very well. Every single character does what they're supposed to do. It's good in that aspect. They just don't have the depths or the character development that other RPGs would have. And that's just a shame because I was really excited to love these characters and fall in love with them, and I just did not. Again, that could be because it's a war-torn story. I don't like that stuff. But there are some saving graces, like Ramza's character. His growth was amazing. I love his growth, specifically with Delita. I think their dynamic together and their growth from being best friends to trying to kind of being torn apart into kind of rekindling that friendship. I loved their dynamic. I loved their relationship. I love how they bounce off one another. They were like opposing sides of the same coin. But I really liked their dynamic. I really enjoyed them. I wish we got more of that with other characters of the game. Besides those two characters, we didn't really get much. They just filled their role in the story, they played their part, and that was the end. Like, once we finished, like, the character arc that you were into, you never saw the characters again unless you use them in combat. Because if you use certain characters in combat in certain battles, you get extra dialogue, extra fluff to really flesh out them, but you wouldn't know that unless you played the game before, or if you just wanted to use the characters. So, did I enjoy the cast of characters? Yeah, they were fine. Nothing special at the end of the day, besides Ramza, Delita, And some of the villains really made me hate them and made me want to finally end their streams. I did enjoy that. But at the end of the day, the characters are okay. Nothing special. But where this game shines and where this game is at its peak and its best is the job system and combat. Never have I ever played a tactical RPG like this where you can pick your job classes, you level up your job classes in battle to unlock more job classes, and then it's just a lot of fun because you'll level up the squire to learn the knight, and then you'll use the knight to get the monk. I just love that endless cycle of constantly progressing with the classes. It just makes the gameplay feel a lot more fun than it would have otherwise because, oh, you want to use this one class that seems like it's going to be really good, but you have to level up another class. It makes every class you get usable because you have to use them in order to get the future classes, which I really enjoyed that. I loved trying to figure out what classes I liked and what classes worked best for me and just playing around with them and seeing what is the best. Like some classes people really like, I didn't like that much, and vice versa. I just loved playing the game, playing the combat, leveling up these job systems, learning new classes, combining certain classes together to make a really cool combo. And I think that's where this game shines, is the job system and the combat. The combat is as standard as it gets for tactics gameplay, but it is still refreshing because of the job system. Like, you can go into a battle with 5 monks and just decimate everything with physical attacks. Or you can bring some mages along with you to do some really nice magical damage. You can bring in a dragoon that can jump on enemies and get a lot of distance. The possibilities are pretty much endless in this game. And what's really cool is once you level up a job, you can equip another job. Let's say I have a level 5 monk, and then I want to become a black mage. I can switch to the black mage class, start leveling that class up, but equip the monk abilities onto my character. So I'm a black mage, but I have access to the monk abilities that I really love to make grinding easier because I can use the monk abilities while I'm leveling up the black mage abilities, and then just continue going on that path. Oh, I want to become a white mage. Well, white mages are not that good by themselves, but you combo them with a knight, an archer, dragoon, whatever the case may be, and you can use those abilities to level up your white mage class. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that system of connecting job classes and comboing job classes together to find out what works the best for me. And that's where the diversity comes in. You can have anything. You can have a dual wielding samurai black mage combo, which is awesome. You can do endless things. You can have a white mage that can throw items with the ninja class or dual wield mage. It's endless possibilities. I love the job system. I could talk about it all day. I think it's fantastic. One of the best job systems you'll ever find in a video game. And that's saying something from when this game came out, that it still holds up so well today. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much my thoughts with Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles. Will this game be my game of the year? Probably not. And that's due to the fact that the story and characters just were not my taste. They were not my settings. Overall, did I enjoy this game? Yes, I really enjoyed this game. Would I ever replay this game in the future? Only if I wanted to try out different job combinations and stuff like that. I was really hyped for this game and I enjoyed it. I played it, but it did not live up to the hype for me in the stories and characters. Everything else was really hype. I really enjoyed everything else about this game. And that's why I gotta give Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles an 8 out of 10 for its amazing job system. It's fun as nails combat, but it's let down by a mediocre story and characters that just were not suited for me. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you want to see me play through this game in its entirety, I have a full Let's Play on the channel. Go check that out, guys. But until next time, I will catch you in the next one.